You are now tuned in to Unscripted Podcast.
Crank it up. Crank it up.
No, it's not. She was like, Abby, what in the hell? She said, I'm going to tell your mama. So that's the best time you can use, I'm going to tell your mama.
That's pretty.
We look like Christian singers. You can't even have a straight face with that. Shackles on my feet so I can dance.
I just want to praise you
And shoot my husband's car up.
Get this bat out of my hand so I can kill. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him.
Get that bitch off your phone.
Take me to the gun shop. Hey guys.
Hey.
It is Lish and
Lindsay.
and we're back.
Welcome to Unscripted Podcast.
Hi. Welcome to Unscripted Podcast, niggas. And we're back.
Welcome to Unscripted Podcast.
Hi. Welcome to Unscripted Podcast, niggas. And we're back. Dude, we're supposed to be recording a podcast and we're on Snapchat.
Hey y'all.
Hey, sorry. So, welcome to the show. I'm Lish.
This is Lindsay.
And this is Unscripted Podcast, aka the new Black NPR.
We are so bleak.
We are.
I think we're on NPR's level. Oh, I know. Not think, I know.
Absolutely. There is Audie Cornish. There's, what's his name? What's my guy? His name is Ari Shapiro. And then there's me and you. Like, we're right here on the same level with them. Like, I put Audie and, what's his name?
Ari Shapiro.
Yeah, I always want to call him Audie Shapiro. Ari Shapiro.
Ari Shapiro.
Yeah, it's like Audie, Ari, Lish, and Lindsay. It's just like, we are definitely the new Black NPR.
They're going to want us on their show.
WBNPR. Because NPR is probably going to be gone off the air soon if the Mango Mussolini has his way. Right. And if you all have heard me call him that, I did not coin that phrase. That is actually from either Awesomely Lovey or someone else that's on Twitter or Facebook that has called him that, and I've just adopted it because I like the name so much. But enough about him. Lindsay, how are you doing today?
I am doing fine.
That's awesome. Me too.
Cold.
It is
Weather
very cold.
is a bitch.
Snowy.
I don't know what to wear these days. Like, do I need to wear a thick coat, or do I need to wear a hoodie, or
I thought you
shorts?
meant like, do I need to wear bra or panties? Or
That's me every day. Like, sometimes I wake up out of bed, I'm like, I have to put on a fucking bra today.
putting on a bra is like the bane of my existence.
Take that shit right off when I come in.
As soon.
It's like, was it like the three band strap what we were talking about?
And then it just lets loose. It's like the, you know, a biscuit, thing of biscuits when you hit them up against the table and it just goes. That's me when I take my bra off. I expand. I definitely expand. So how's everybody? How was everyone's weekend?
I hope they had a good weekend. Chill.
I hope so. I hope so. We had snow here in Louisville. Just like a little bit of snow. It wasn't enough to close.
Like
Right, it's like a dusting. It wasn't enough to close school, so that's always a good thing. It probably will happen again, though, before too long, because we have had one snow day this year, and everybody was all up in arms about that. But the same day that they called it, you know, it was right before it started snowing. There were like 50 car accidents or something because of the ice. It really wasn't the snow. It was more so because of the ice. So I think that time JCPS made a good call.
But people were still mad. It's like, damn it.
Eat it. Like they were going to go pick the kids up. I was waiting for the people who were complaining about the snow day on Facebook to actually go pick up all the kids that JCPS was saying the buses couldn't get to safely. I thought that those people were volunteering to say that they would go to pick those children up and get them all to school safely. That's what I got from it.
That would be nice.
I think so.
Hey, you up here complaining on Facebook, leaving voicemails and stuff on the rant line.
Is there a rant line?
On WHAS.
Oh, okay, so we have another news station here that's owned by, what is his name? Fox. Who owns our Fox station? WDRB.
Yeah, WDRB, Fox.
The man who does the editorials all the time.
I know, and that's my point.
Yes, that's his point of view.
Black people always complaining about shit.
Basically is what he wants to say.
He does.
And some of his points of views, I really feel like he wants to say, niggas and flies, I do despise.
I do disguise.
Niggas and flies, I do despise. The more I see niggas, the more I like flies. And that is my 2 cents.
He does. I swear, I think he just want to go, ugh, fucking black people, always with the guns and the hipping and the hopping and the
bippity boppity boos. What is the hipping and the hopping? What? Is that supposed to be music?
You know, he's like, I swear, I feel like he just, like you said, just wants to say that.
Every podcast I drop something when I'm drinking it. Like, I literally...
She really just wants to pour it on her chest so y'all could see her.
Orange Hi-C. Pour orange Hi-C all down my shirt. Be like big ass stain on the front of my shirt. Like, how sexy is this daddy?
God, and now,
you know, sticky.
Oh my God. Ew.
Right.
Just put glitter on me.
Ants crawling all on me.
God. But we had that dude, and then now WHAS, which is another local station, has came out with one called The Rant.
So they let people call in and rant, or do they do their own like editorial like on WDRB?
Yeah, it's kind of like WDRB. They'll have certain topics and you can call in and rant. Like, let me tell you about this bridge tolls. These black people up here. Like,
everything always goes back to the black people in the West End is the problem. It's never, it's always the blacks. It's like, what do you guys think about the potholes in the street? It's because of the black people.
Always outside picnicking.
Eating they collard greens.
Shucking and jacking.
Messing up the good white man's black top.
Should call it a white top.
Oh my God, this is horrible. Guys, we in no way.
These are jokes.
Are they jokes?
No,
very bad ones.
Clearly say this shit.
But in all fairness, in our defense, we say this to say that if you ever look in the news comment section on any of our local news sites, like whether it's their Facebook page or online or what have you, it always somehow leads back to people victimizing themselves, namely the black people and the poor.
Yeah, like, it could be anything. Like a new bakery opens. Yeah, y'all never get this in the West End.
Oh,
y'all always rob it.
Always reverts to, like, it doesn't matter what the topic is. It's like one thing that most people know, the most compassionate people, empathetic people, thinking humans that live in our community, they know not to read the comment section because it breeds ignorance and racism, bigotry, misogyny, just like every bad ism that could be is in the comment section of our local news. So for them to give these people the platform that Lindsay spoke of on WHAS called The Rant, that's just like another unsafe space for minorities, poor people, disenfranchised people, like people right there on the fringe of being who they want you to be. That's just another place for those people to be talked about and drugged through the mud.
He be clapping back sometimes too. What's the old white man on WHA?
I can't remember.
It's a white man. I can't remember.
And that's fine.
He's
He
been on
claps
that
back, but the people on there, it's the community people that call in.
Yeah. All of these like I don't know if I should say his name, Jalen Rose. A lot of them like, not Jalen Rose.
I know you're talking about His name is Jalen though.
It is Jalen Rose, isn't it?
Is it Jalen? It is.
Yeah.
I think it might be. I follow him on Twitter.
He'll be like, look,
He'll
man.
clap back on Twitter though.
He will clap back. A lot of them do. Several do, and it's like very professional clapback.
Yes.
You know they're being shady.
They come back
kind
with
of
facts.
brings out, hey, stop being ignorant.
There's some of the few liberals that we have here in our community. Our community is supposed to be a compassionate community.
No, it's not.
Don't read the comment section in any news source at all. Like if you read any news article on any of our local WDRB, WHAS, what's the other one?
WLKY.
Wave, and then WLKY. If you go to any of those sites and they post a story, I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be some dickhead or tons of dickheads in the comment section going off about shit that really has nothing to do with it.
But it's usually WDRB because it's owned
have
by
the
Fox.
worst.
They
have
always
the
like
worst.
they really explode the propaganda. It's like West End shooting in the West End,
and it's like, what do you think they're going to do in the West End?
Exactly.
It's lit. The comment sections actually get pretty lit. I have to remind myself time and time again, do not read them.
Goodness.
Yeah, so hence this is why we're here. The BNPR, WBNPR, the Black NPR station, the one that gives you sort of facts.
Yeah, but we're usually right.
We give you news that's based on facts. But it may not. But what we're saying and communicating to you may not be 100% factual or news.
It's I say this every podcast. It is better than your MSNBCs, your CNNs, your Fox. We're pretty much better than that.
I mean, BET has to step it up now because do you remember when BET had
the news?
Yes!
They had Jackie Reed.
Yes!
Well, her shortcut.
They had Jackie Reed, and then what was the guy's cutie pie? What was his name? The black guy. He was so cute. He was like one of the only reasons I watched the station.
Was the one with the dreads?
No, he didn't have dreads. I can't remember his name though.
I know who you're talking about. Light skin.
Yeah, light skinned it.
I know who you talking about.
What was his name?
He came, but when they redid it, that he came back during the election when Obama ran.
Yep.
Y'all know who we talking about.
Cutie patootie, him. When BET used to actually have news, I love to watch their news. Now I have to listen to Roland Martin, who at times in these last last year.
What's been going on with that?
I don't know.
What's been going on?
Some of the stuff that he says, like, I'm like,
wait, what?
What?
Talking about women?
I think we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that right now. But he is still one of my trusted news sources when it comes to things that concern me. So I listen to him or listen to TV, not TV One, but what is it called? News One.
Yeah,
I read News One. I read News One before I go to like CNN.
Hell yeah.
CNN is so terrible. They are so CNN is so horrible.
What happened? It's just trash.
They're not a WBNPR.
It's trash.
It is pretty trash.
I'm sorry.
But they're still better than us, though, in all actuality. We need to step up our game.
We could have like a graphic screen.
Like a green screen? Who's going to do that?
We could do that. We can just put like, what could be our background?
Tupac. We have a staircase with like Tupac and Biggie on the side.
Like at the clubs when they have the airbrush.
Our green screen will be like club backdrops.
And we could change it up like every month. There'll be a new one. Or just have one where it's like all the dead like rappers and R&B artists.
We could. We could.
We got it.
So, what do we got? What topics do we have?
Shall we talk about the Mexican man with the 20-inch penis?
Yeah, did you study up on him?
I was dead at his pictures
up on him.
I was dead at the pictures that you sent me.
Yeah.
How he was posing though.
I mean, he was holding it in his hand, and he had on like this little. He had on this little shirt. It was like a little girl's red shirt. So
that's what I was laughing at. And his little legs.
And he had on like a little shirt. He had on a shirt and a little. Yeah, he had on like a little hat though, didn't he?
Yes. They were so funny. So apparently, there's a Mexican man from Mexico Just to let y'all know.
Mexican man from Mexico.
He apparently may have the world's largest penis in length and girth. So from
what is the length of it? Do you
20 inches.
20 inches?
I don't know if it. I think it's 18 soft and like 20 like hard. You don't like that word?
And he doesn't even, like, he's not even attractive is the thing. He's not.
It's none of that word like, oh my God.
Right.
It's just
and we got
like,
this story from a very trusted news source, The Sun in the UK. So if you guys want to check the story out, it says, massive members big break. Man with world's biggest penis offered his first porn role in a hospital-themed X-rated movie filmed in Prague.
This picture.
Guys, I'm going to put his picture up so that you guys can see him. But his name is Roberto Esquivel Cabrera. He's from Saltillo, Mexico. He recently turned down a reduction operation on his 18.9-inch penis, claiming that pursuing a career in the porn industry was more important to having sexual relationships. He looks like, do y'all remember the commercial, and this is not trying to be racist at all, but the way that they have him dressed, the coffee, Juan Valdez. He has on the hat that Juan wore, like the big straw hat, and then he has on some woman's 3/4-inch sleeve
boat neck
red top that she got from Target. And then he's sitting here holding his pee-pee that looks like it has a coffee stocking on it and several things wrapped around it. It's huge. It is, like, it's humongous, and nothing about him is attractive. And the best part is that he has a porn stash. Porn stash. Like, he has with the split down the middle, and he's nice and salt and pepper for those ladies who like older looking gentlemen. And then there's another picture of him.
His hands on his hips.
With his hands on his hips. He has on some white crew socks and some shoes that look like they're possibly Doc Martens, but I doubt that they are. And his junk is hanging down flaccid to a little bit below his knee. Nothing is attractive about this. Like, I'm not looking at this in any way and being like, daddy.
He has no ass.
Like, and the fact that he has on this boat neck tee.
I keep laughing. It's like him posing too, like
with these, and he has on these crew, dude. He has on these.
Look at the rings.
Then there's another photo of Mr. Cabrera where he has on some nice, of course he has to wear loose pants, and he has a thumb ring on and all these other rings, and his stuff is just like sitting on his leg.
Look at the fan in the back.
Look at his socks. I need y'all to head over to The Sun. You go to thesun.com. It's the UK version, and just look up man with longest penis, and you will not be disappointed in these photos, and nothing is sexy about him. And I'm pretty sure he has on a pair of women's hose.
I'm telling y'all, this is just not, it's not attractive at all. It's just
no. And I'm going to try to edit in pictures of this and put it up on the podcast.
Ew.
What's the next story so we can be done with this foolishness?
Oh, so did y'all check out Missy Elliott's new video featuring Amb?
Isn't it I'm Good?
Yeah, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
Now, what is that song like? Because I've heard...
Trap.
But what, is that enough? Does everybody just have that same hook?
It reminds me of like a Future song, but better.
Right, but the word better in there though, right? So I've heard that hook before from somewhere before he just changed it up to I'm Better, right? And who is Lamb? Who is
I've never heard of this guy. Maybe a new artist. Missy's kind of...
Well, the video's dope. The song is dope. It's another Missy. I mean, like, Missy, to me, she personifies hip-hop. She sings, she raps, she dances, the clothes, and then she has the artistry. When she does videos, Missy doesn't just do a video. That's what I like about Missy.
She's a visual genius.
From jump, like from the day that Missy came out, Missy has always been about the visuals. Like I've never seen Missy just do a video where she's sitting on a car and that's just it. It's going to be more to it than just that. It's going to be something with the clothes. It's going to be, her hair is going to be fucking laid. Her makeup is going to be just like slayed to the guys. She doesn't wear just like regular makeup, like here's a little cheek, here's a little eye. She's going to do the shit. Like on this one, I think she had like a plastic overlay over her lipstick to make it look like metallic and her lips to look even bigger.
Had, like, really big like glitter.
Oh my god. And then the bitch's hair. Like Missy, you just like, Missy kills the fucking game. Like, can your fave even? Like she